Welcome to the video tutorial of Syllables Splash, and we're going to take a look at how the application works. We have here the quick play button was designed so if you don't want to add a new player, you just tap here to get started. But I'm going to go ahead and add a new player. You can see here I already have one player called Tom, and I'm going ahead and adding a new one. I'm going to select here a second player. Tap Done. You can also import from TRC, which is a free app. I'm going to go ahead and show you also if you ever want to delete a player or change the name of the player, all you have to do is double tap on top of that child's image and tap Delete or change the child's name and tap Done. Now you can see here I have two players. The app was designed to be played with just one player or up to 4 players. I'm going to select here 2 players. Then we're going to take a look at our settings. On the settings, you can either eliminate the answer if the child gets it wrong. Then you also have an option of how many wrong options there are. You want to decide if you want to increase the level if the child is successful. So if they get 10 items correctly and you started with just 1 wrong option, over time we'll add 2 wrong options and then 3 wrong options so that we're increasing the difficulty level automatically. Also, you have here the including words with 1, 2, 3, or 4 syllables. For example, if we want just the student to be practicing 1 and 4 syllable words, just if you're just starting to work on this skill and you want to really teach him really a very different sets of words, you can just do including words with 1 and 4 syllables, but I'm going to keep them all here. Also, you can turn off the animations of the fish and the shark. I'm going to keep them on so that you know what they look like. But we know that for some children, they find it distracting, so you can always turn it off. Let's get started.
These.
So here's our activity. We have the target word, and we're going to select the correct answer.
Cube. Tea.
If the student selects the wrong answer, we had made a choice for it to be eliminated, and you can see this is the shark animation that I was referring to. You can always turn it off. Now the student is left with less choices.
7.
If the child is having difficulty determining the number of syllables, you can always use the help, which shows an animation of clapping up the number of syllables in the word. For example, the word 7, the turtle claps twice. And now we get to our correct answer.
Present.
The other thing for you to notice is that right now it's Jack's turn. If he takes his turn, when he gets the answer correctly, then it goes to Tom. So now it's Tom's turn. If you had 4 players, they would all be taking their turns with the faces moving to the top of the screen. Once we are done, we're going to tap on Done to take a look at the details of the data. This is today's date. The number of wrong options was 3. We had selected to increase level if successful. The overall percentage of corrected attempts was 3 out of 5, 60%, with 2 participants on the activity. When we tap on Share, we can either open in, which allows us to email, print, or we can open in TRC, which allows us to export this data back to TRC to Jack's profile so that all this data is saved under his student profile in one place. That was it for the video tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoyed Syllable Splash.